From the desert of Arizona, welcome to America West Arena, where the Phoenix Coyotes are getting ready to square off against the Detroit Red Wings. Hello there. Sitting to my left is our analyst, Mike Weeks, and I'm Bill Peterson calling tonight's game.
It's hard to believe it can be so hot outside and inside as well. The Coyotes really got themselves up for this heated matchup.
With the level of talent this Detroit team has, they should go deep into the playoffs this season.
All the regular season trophies don't mean a thing to Detroit unless they get to drink from the Stanley Cup. Red Wings are on a losing streak right now. I hope they can turn it around tonight.
And now, your Phoenix Coyotes! At center, number 8.
Coyotes have been doing well over the last 10 games. They've got a winning record.
Since moving to Phoenix, the Coyotes have missed the postseason only once. They don't plan on missing many more, especially with a team that will take the ice this season.
Hey, who needs superstars when you have 6 guys on the ice who work hard and play as a team? Phoenix is banking on this winning formula to vault them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Nicklas Lidstrom just adds another dimension to an already awesome defense. This guy plays a thinking man's game. It's very rare that Newman makes a mistake while quarterbacking the power play.
Lining up for the faceoff. Newman carries it past the red line. He slides it to Briere. Almonte centers it over to Doan. Yzerman sends it in front over to Lidstrom. Almonte slides it over to Briere. Bonanen sends it over to the right wing. Doan moves it back to Almonte. He's got no problem making the save. Hall sends it over to Yzerman. He passes it over to Shanahan. He centers the puck. Newman passes over to Almonte. Carries it past the Blues. Newman brings the puck up through the zone. Bonanen passes it to Doan. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Briere sends it to the left wing. Simpson brings the puck up. Hull brings it over the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. We're going to see a penalty on the Phoenix Coyotes.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Phoenix penalty to number 15, Radoslav Suchi, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty,
Danguno takes the puck up through the zone.
2 seconds.
Datsuk sends it back over to Fisher. Danguno brings the puck through the zone. Datsuk passes it off over to Robitaille. He passes it to the right wing. Datsuk passes it to Fisher. The penalty has now expired. Savage takes the puck up. Newman passes over to Lenkow. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Wallin. Shanahan sends it off to Yzerman. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Shanahan passes it to the right wing. He makes the save. Simpson brings the puck up through the zone. Almonte brings it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Simpson sends it in front over to Suchi. Almonte takes it past the red line. He passes back to the defenseman.
Burt needs to take the next step and show he can carry a team in the playoffs. He's resurrected his career during the regular season, but has to be the crutch his team can rely on during the postseason.
Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
Burt is a great goaltender, as shown in his goals against average.
Chelios sends it up to Lidstrom. Kolonos carries it over the blue line. Chelios passes it over to the left wing. Maltby moves it over to Draper. Mara sends it in front to Kolonos. Lidstrom moves it back to Chelios. Takes it past the blue line. Draper sends it back over to Lidstrom. Mara passes it over to Hordichuk. Brings it past the red line. McCarty moves it back over to Fedorov. Kolonos carries it past the red line. Lidstrom brings the puck up, carries it past the blue line. He sends it off to Robitaille. McCarty sends it back to Fedorov. Save by Burke. Numanen takes the puck up through the zone. Lankow brings it over the blue line. Hull carries it over the red line. He plays it back over to Chelios. Numanen sends it over to Savage. He lets the slap shot go. Terrific save. Joseph loves that shot out of the air. Lidstrom carries it over the blue line. Briere plays it up to the center. Almonte takes it past the blue line. Deflected out front by Joseph. Wallin sends it to the left wing. Shanahan brings it past the blue line. Sends it over to Fisher. Briere brings the puck to the zone. Almonte slides it over to Doan. And he takes a wrist shot. Joseph sends it to Hall. Doan brings it over the red line. Shanahan carries it past the blue line.
1 minute remaining.
He takes the slap shot. Stopped. Burke just got his glove on the puck. Briere passes to Almonte. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Coyotes have the lead in shots on goal, Bill.
Lidstrom passes it over to Robitaille. Over to the right wing. That's an easy save for him. Burke passes it off to Vondernen. Passes it over to Almonte. Briere carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked away by the blocker. Joseph sends it to his defenseman. McCarty brings it past the red line. Moves it back to Robitaille. Fedorov passes it to Lidstrom. Briere makes a centering pass to Doan. Lidstrom sends it off over to Fedorov. Brings it over the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Robitaille. He stoned him. Briere brings it past the blue line. Pass back to Amante. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Fedorov carries it past the red line. Robitaille sends it up to the center. Stopped by Burke. Simpson passes to Langkow. He sends it to Savage. Into the corner by Savage. He passes it back to Suchi. Shanahan over to Hall. Yzerman sends it back to the defenseman. Fisher moves it to Shanahan. And he takes a wrist shot. Fastest glove in the lane. Burke moves it back over to Suchi. Langkow takes the puck up. May takes it past the blue line. That was a hard hit by Fisher. Brings the puck up. Yzerman plays it up to the center. Hull passes it over to Shanahan. Save by Burke. Bonanen passes it over to the left wing. Brings the puck up through the zone. Yzerman sends it over to Lidstrom. He passes it up the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Burke sends it over to Langkow. Carries it over the red line. He passes it over to Savage. And he's checked by Lidstrom. Joseph slides it to Chelios. Takes the puck up through the zone. Hull carries it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Bonanen sends it to the left wing. Doan carries it over the blue line. Checked hard by Chelios. Fedorov takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Robitaille passes over to McCarty. Briere brings it past the red line. Amante sends it back to Suchi. Robitaille brings the puck to the zone. Passes to McCarty. He sends it back to Fedorov. Save made by Burke. Amante takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. McCarty passes it over to Fedorov. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked down in front by Burke. Doan sends it in front over to Simpson. Briere takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Joseph. Williams carries it past the blue line. Maltby. Oh, it's intercepted. That was a great save. Burke passes to the defenseman. Draper moves it back to Lidstrom. What a save! Williams passes it over to the left wing. He lets the backhand shot go. Save! Burke sends it in front to Markov. Briere brings the puck up. Lidstrom sends it in front over to Chelios. Yzerman passes it off to Hall. Numanen passes it to the right wing. Shanahan sends it up to the center. Chelios sends it over to the right wing. He takes the backhand shot.
1 minute.
May brings the puck up through the zone. Shanahan passes it to the right wing. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Face off to the left of Burke. He lets the backhand shot go. That was a terrific save by Burke. It's all locked up at intermission at 0. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Coyotes are keeping themselves in the game by killing off penalties. The Red Wings are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead.
drop the burnt biscuit. Fedorov sends it to the left wing. Robitaille sends it back over to McCarty. Fedorov sends it over to the right wing. Briere carries it past the red line. Doan passes it over to Almonte. He passes it on to Briere. Joseph intercepted. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Robitaille moves it back to McCarty. Oh, Burke has been playing great all game, making save after save. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Yzerman sends it off to Shanahan. Numminen takes the puck up through the zone. Vannanen passes over to Briere. Sent back to Almonte. Shanahan sends it up over to Lidstrom. Yzerman carries it over the red line. He plays it back over to Shanahan. Nice! Burke stops the go-ahead goal. He plays it up to the center. Yzerman sends it back over to Hull. What a save! Burke loves that shot out of the air. Joseph moves it to Fisher. He passes it to the left wing. Shanahan carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Fedorov centers it to Robitaille. Passes over to the left wing. Amazing! Burke has shut down their offense all night long. Savage passes it to Langkow. Moves it back to Numminen. He passes it to Savage. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Passes it to the right wing. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by McCarty.
McCarty can single-handedly change a game. One or two good checks can throw the other team completely off.
He's got a face-off to the left of Joseph. Chelios sends it in front to Hull. Brings it over the red line. He relays it over to Yzerman. Numminen sends it to Lemieux. Brings it past the red line. He sends the puck back over to Kolanos. And he takes a wrist shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. He lets the slap shot go. Lidstrom brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Joseph sends it in front to Chelios. Takes it past the red line. Lidstrom sends it to Yzerman. Lidstrom just gets robbed by Burke. McCarty passes it to the right wing. Doan brings it past the blue line. Briere slides it over to Almonte. Robitaille takes the puck up. Fedorov takes it past the blue line. He sends it to Lidstrom. He sends it up the center. Fedorov carries it past the red line. Passes it over to Robitaille. Nice save. Burke stops the go-ahead goal. Almonte carries it over the blue line. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Chelios sends it up to the center. Fedorov brings it over the red line. Over to the right wing. Briere carries it past the blue line. Plays it up to the center. He makes the save. Wallin brings the puck up through the zone. McCarty brings it over the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. He takes the backhand shot. He was wrong. Burke stops the go-ahead goal. And he takes a wrist shot. No doubt about that, Sal. That one hit the post. May moves it back over to Savage. Fisher makes a long pass over to Yzerman. Long pass to Shanahan. Numanen passes to Savage. Wallin plays it up to the center. Yzerman brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line.
1 minute.
He sends it up the middle over to Shanahan. And that one hit the post. Let's take a look at that again.
Whoa, the clang of the puck off the post could be heard all the way up here, Bill.
Hordichuk passes it to Kolanos. Passed back over to Markov. He slides it to Hordichuk. He sends it back to Mara. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. Numanen sends it over to the right wing. Carries it over the red line. Sends it back to the defenseman. He passes it to the right wing. Briere sends it back to the defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Good save! Joseph stops the go-ahead goal. Chelios passes it to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. That one goes off the crossbar. Joseph sends it to his defenseman. Almonte sends it back over to Numanen. He passes back to the defenseman. Almonte takes it past the red line. Chelios takes the puck up through the zone. Yzerman moves it back over to Hull. And he takes the step shot. Briere passes it off to Almonte. Over to the right wing. Briere passes it over to the left wing.
1 minute.
Hull
1 minute
brings the puck to the zone. Lidstrom passes it to Yzerman. Sends it back to the defenseman. Lidstrom sends it over to the right wing. Numanen passes it to the right wing. Briere takes it past the blue line. A hard-fought game ends up tied at 0. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
Well, the game ended in a tie, so neither team will be happy.
Let's go back to the studio for Sports Center. Good night, everybody, from the America West Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, Tony Amante. The number 2 star, Curtis Joseph. The number 1 star, Sean Burke.